All right, here with the defending Olympic 400 champion, Quincy Hall. He's going to be racing the Prefontaine Classic this weekend, and an opportunity to see some of the guys you saw in Paris this last year. Just your thoughts on, I know you kind of shared it a little bit about what this meet means to some people. 50 years. I mean, as a guy that grew up in the United States and probably watched this race, what does Prefontaine mean to you?
I mean, I really don't. I'm the guy that really doesn't watch track. So, I recently found out who Prefontaine was a couple years ago, and I think he went to Oregon, and he's the guy that made Nike, I guess, or invested in Nike. But yeah, I don't really say it's like any significance for me. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's a good meet, it's a great meet, but I'm just here to, like I said, do my job, and I'm a cowboy, man. I ride horses and stuff like that.
I noticed you got these shoes. So what do we got? What do we got today?
I got some Veronica skin boots. I feel like to come up here with a little fashion today. A little nice collar shirt from Adidas, but like I said, this is a significant meet. I don't know the significance of it, but I know they got the top 4 from the Olympics here to put on the show, so it got to be pretty important.
What's the one thing you remember most about that final in Paris?
The thing I remember most was I shocked myself because I ran it injured, and that's the crazy thing. The crazy thing about it is, like I said, when I was running, I kind of felt me grab up, and then I'm like, do I stop? But in that situation, you can't stop, because if you stop, then people think that you just gave up or you punked out, because it's the Olympic final. So that's the most thing I can remember, is that I wanted hurt, but like I said, I wanted it so bad that I couldn't let myself stop.
Yeah. I remember I actually went and watched it back the other day because I was just curious, how really it kind of unfolded that last 100 meters. I mean, your back was arched. I mean, it wasn't like the most perfect form by any means, but you found something. Was that just like towards the last 100 meters, like who cares what it is? Like, I just got to go for it.
No,
now.
I mean, I always run like that. I got probably the ugliest form in the game, but that's just me trying to dig and go harder. You know what I mean? Like, people would say, like, his form is ugly and this and that, but I'm trying to run harder and I'm trying to run faster. Yeah. I mean, nobody won no Olympic gold medal for being pretty, right?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I just try to get the job done as best as I can.
Yeah. So 3 races already under your belt. You talked about, normally you run 3 races before the trials, but because the trials are a little bit longer or a little bit later on down the road, has that kind of changed how you approach your races?
Same thing. My race is just not so crammed in. So like when last year I ran overseas in Europe, and then I stayed over there. This time, every time I ran, I came back home and got a couple more training in the next one before I ran the next one.
So with a race like this, is it just go for the win and just time comes?
I mean, every time you step on the track, even if I lose, I'm putting 110% out there. So even if I lose, it is what it is. But yeah, we're coming out here to win. We don't come out here to bow down to anyone. So like I said, I respect all my opponents. A lot of my opponents have ran faster than me this year, but my opponents have the same intentions. They want to win. They want to win just as bad as I do.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Quincy.